Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss the unit number 2, that is the law of causation, and the chapter also 2, the law of causation. Law of causation, and the topics is cause and its marks. So now question, what is cause? What is cause? So regarding cause, there are different logicians given by different definitions. So here in these definitions, two or three are important. So a famous logician, J.S. Mill, defines two definitions. So first of all, according to J.S. Mill, the first definition is a cause is an invariable antecedent unconditional of a cause is invariable unconditional antecedent of the effect. And according to the J.S. Mill, the second definition of cause is a cause is the sum total of the conditions, positive and negative together. So this is the second definition. That means Mill has given two definitions regarding cause. So according to first definition, according to J.S. Mill, as given by first definition, the cause is invariable unconditional antecedent of the effect. Again, according to J.S. Mill, the second definition is the cause is the sum total of the conditions, positive and negative together. Here, again, one empiricist named David Hume. According to David Hume, he has given also a definition that a cause is the invariable antecedent of the effect. So again one famous logician, Bain, has also given one definition. So Bain, that means when given the definition of cause, according to Bain, the cause is the entire aggregate of conditions or circumstances requisite to the effect. That means the entire aggregate of condition of or circumstances requisite to the effect. So analysis of these definitions, that means Mill has given two definitions, Hume also has given one definition, and Bain has given one definition. So among these definitions On the analysis of these definitions, that is Mill, Bain and Hume's definition, another famous logician, that is named Carvetrit, has given and offers a new definition of cause which is scientifically acceptable. Named Carvetrit, a famous logician. So on the analysis of Mill's definition, on the analysis of Hume's definition, on the analysis of Bain's definition, so Carvetrit offers a new definition which is acceptable in, or which is scientifically acceptable. Not acceptable, this is scientifically acceptable. So according to Carvetrit, the cause of an event is qualitatively the immediate, unconditional, invariable antecedent of the effect, and qualitatively the cause is equal to the effect. So Carvetrit also given this definition, that means two ways, that is, one is quality, on the basis of qualities and on the basis of quantities. That is, qualitatively we can say that a cause is, or the cause of an event is qualitatively, that is the immediate, unconditional, invariable antecedent of the effect, and in quantitatively we can say that the cause is equal to the effect. So here, according to this definition of cause, we find two marks or two types of characteristics. Two types of characteristics, that is, one is qualitative characteristics or qualitative marks, and another is quantitative characteristics or quantitative marks. So first, what are the qualitative marks of cause? So number one, first of all, the cause is relative to a given phenomenon called the effect. The first qualitative marks of cause and effect are relative to each other. So in these marks we can say that, or the first marks of the cause is cause and effect are always facts are relative to each other. So here we mean, or here we see that the cause and effect are relative to each other, mean that firstly, without cause the effect is impossible, and without effect the cause is impossible. So here both of them depend on each other. That means cause depends on effect and effect depends on cause. So an effect has no meaning without cause, and an effect has no meaning without cause, and a cause has no meaning without effect. Simply that a cause also has no meaning without the effect. So secondly, the same cause sometimes may be cause or sometimes as an effect. We should not suppose that the same cause always be cause and the effect is always be an effect. The same phenomenon may be a cause in relation to a succeeding thing and may be an effect in relation to preceding thing. For example, due to drinking cold water, a man suffers from cold fever. For example, due to drinking cold water, a man suffers from cold fever. Or here, cold water is cause and the cold fever is effect. So this example is related to the cause and effects is relative to each other. That means cause is depend on effect and effect is depend on cause. So therefore it seems that the same cause, cold water, is used as effect in another one. So some cause may be both cause and effect. Similarly, same effect may be an effect and may be cause also. So this is the first qualitative marks of cause. So keep in mind that the first qualitative marks or first qualitative characteristics of cause is the cause and effect are relative to each other. The second, number 2, the cause and effect are always events in time. The second qualitative marks of cause is the cause and effects. The cause and effect are always events in time. It means, or in these marks, we mean that there is a change in the existing state of things. If there are changes in existing state of things, then the causational question will come to our mind. Why does a change happen? If there is not any change in the world, then no causational question will arise in our mind. So, after occurrence of, or for example, earthquake, eclipse, tsunami, then cyclone, etc. So, we are anxious to know the cause of these events. That means, these events means, suppose earthquake. So, we are very much anxious that or to know the cause of earthquake, the cause of tsunami, the cause of cyclone, the cause of eclipse. So, we also inquire into the cause of flood, war, political revolution, and so on. So, these are the example of the cause and events. The cause and effect are always events in time. This is the second qualitative marks of cause. So, here the one thing keep in mind that the effect, cause and effect always events in time, and the example of the second qualitative marks is the earthquake, tsunami, flood, eclipse, then earthquake. These are the example of the second qualitative marks of the cause, and the second qualitative marks is the cause and effect are always events in time. Next, third, cause is antecedent to the effect. Cause is antecedent to the effect. So here cause is always antecedent to the effect. Cause and effect are successively related. When two events happen successively, then the preceding one is called antecedent and the following one is called consequent. One is called antecedent, another is called consequent. So the cause is always antecedent and the effect is always consequent. So keep in mind that the cause is always antecedent and the effect is always consequent. For example, due to drinking dirty water, the boy suffers from jaundice, or due to drinking the dirty water, the boy suffers one type of hepatitis disease. So here the drinking of dirty water is cause and the suffers from jaundice or suffers from hepatitis is effect. So I think clear. The third marks of qualitative marks of cause is the cause is antecedent to the effect. The cause is antecedent to the effect, that means cause is always antecedent to the effect. Cause here, the cause and effect are successively related. When two events happen successively, then the preceding one is called antecedent and the following one as the consequent. So the cause is always antecedent and the effect is always consequent. For example, a boy or a girl due to drinking dirty water, the boy suffers or a girl suffers from jaundice or hepatitis. So here in this example, the drinking dirty water is the cause and the suffers from jaundice or hepatitis disease is effect. So this is the third qualitative marks of cause. Number 4, the cause is invariable antecedent to the effect. Number 4, the cause is invariable antecedent to the effect. Here it means every effect has a cause. It means every effect has a cause. This cause always precedes the effect, means the cause is antecedent, but irregular antecedent to the effect cannot be the cause. Only invariable antecedent is regarded the cause of an event, cause of an effect. This is what called the uniformity of causation. That is, the same cause has same effect. According to Hume, this invariable succession between antecedent and consequent phenomena should be the mark of or causation. An event has both variable and invariable antecedent can be the cause of the effect. If we regard any antecedent of an effect as its cause, then we commit the fallacy of post hoc ergo propter hoc. For example, a doctor enters in a room and the patient dies. If the entrance of the doctor is regarded as the cause of the death of the patient, then it would involve the fallacy of post hoc ergo propter hoc. Again, another example, a crow sat on the palm tree and immediately thereafter a fruit from the tree fell down. So sitting of the crow on the tree is the cause of the fall of the fruit. In a special sense, this involves the fallacy of post hoc ergo propter hoc, because here any antecedent event is regarded as cause of the consequent event. So keep in mind that this example, that means a doctor enters in a room and the patient dies. So if the entrance of the doctor is regarded as the cause of the death of the patient, then it would involve the fallacy of post hoc ergo propter hoc. Again, another example, a crow sit on a palm tree and immediately thereafter a fruit from the tree fell down. So sitting of the crow on the tree is the cause of the fruit of the felt of the fruit. In a special sense, this involves the fallacy of post hoc ergo propter hoc, because here any antecedent event is regarded as cause of the consequent event. So this is the fourth qualitative marks of cause. So, and the fifth qualitative marks, that is cause, is unconditional, invariable antecedent to the effect. And the sixth is cause is unconditional, invariable, immediate antecedent to the effect. So the fifth is, that is, according to Hume, causation is nothing more than invariably sequence, and therefore the cause is merely the invariable antecedent of the cause. So, and the sixth, that is, cause is unconditional, invariable, immediate antecedent to the effect. It means the cause is an immediate antecedent to the effect, not remote from the effect. This immediacy follows from the principle the cause must be unconditional antecedent. For example, 6 months ago I ate sea fishes in Chennai, but now I am suffering from disorder of boils. The cause of my disorder of boil cannot be those sea fishes who I ate 6 months ago. So within these 6 months ago, I had many other health problems. If these problems and those sea fishes are the cause of my disease, it will be a conditional one. Thus, qualitatively, the cause of any event is the immediate, unconditional, invariable antecedent to the effect. Thank you everyone. And the next class we will discuss the quantitative marks of cause. Thank you everyone.